Freeholder Board, Bruce Paterson, Barwood. We're going into the end of the year, and of course, the start of the year is the county budget cycle, and I just want to touch upon that, especially in reference to Ordinance 812-2019, which is coming up for adoption, and that's fixing the salaries of members of the Board of Chosen Freeholders and the county manager and the department heads. And of course, you guys are going to vote yes on that, right? The salaries of the freeholders. So I mean, the problem I have, and yes, you know, if you do a good job, then you deserve a little kudos and maybe a raise.
Wait, what did you say? What did you just say?
I said if, by the way. The word is if. That's the working word.
I wanted to verify that. Thank you.
I'll give $100 to Hudak because I agreed with him already.
It's okay. Thanks.
But anyway, I presented a chart back in the budget cycle of 2019 in March, April area. And, we're looking at, and I've been talking about this for the last couple of years, we're looking at like astronomical accumulation of excess money. And now that you close the juvenile center, you're looking at, according to Bibby Taylor, the finance director, another $6 million a year savings. So on top of the Runnels, which is running probably about a $13 million savings, and the $6 million from the you're talking about maybe $15 to $20 million additional monies that is coming into the budget that really you are not like spending. I am looking at things, and yes, I've talked about this last cycle that a lot of your departments have increased 20% since 2014, which is an astronomical amount. But this running fund balance that just increases every year, and last year it was up close to 90 some odd million dollars. That's telling me that you're not spending properly. Not that I want you to spend more, but you're just not budgeting properly. And now we're going into this cycle, and I think you better step back and take a look at it. And again, I see a perfect case that you can actually have a zero tax increase. Zero taxing, how easy it is. I've been saying this 3 years now, and the surplus increases, the running fund balance increases. We're looking at a good possibility that you can't hide this money anymore. I mean, it's really busting out of its seams, and that you should be able to, Mr. County Manager, since you're working on your manager budget, actually come up with a zero tax increase. So I'm just asking you, out of the goodness of your hearts, because I know you just want to increase your salaries and the department heads, and especially the department head salaries, where I was seeing 4, 5, 6, 7% increases, which is amazing in this day and age. But it's to be found out what it is. I'll have to open it in. But anyway, bottom line, we're going into the budget cycle. Zero tax increase for us, please. Zero tax increase. There's no way around it. You have to do that. Thank you.